Be shithead in chats. That's true. A chat room with regulars would be the best, I think. At some point, I'll get too busy to read everything else anyway, I think. Sure, but still, I'm just thinking of the hypothetical use case where you get so big that you no longer have the chance to get to know new people that stop on by. Like, imagine a use case like, say Gesh or us or whoever already had 100,000 followers and 1,000 regular viewers. Like, every time you stream, there's at least 1,000 on the view counter, and the chat is just going ape shit. Say that was the case when Lenny first tuned in to watch us. Like, we wouldn't get to know Lenny in that case. Like, how would you be able to pick out a single person from a chat like that? Like, he, for instance, probably would have had to have paid for a sub or something before coming to that point. But say maybe he didn't pay because he didn't get to know you. Like, I think a lot of the subs that we have right now, we get subs because we get to know these people, and they want to support us because they think we're cool people. But like, I don't know. It's odd. It's odd. I think when you get big enough, you start attracting the kind of people that I know I've spoken to Lenny first in your chat, but I think I'm just positing the hypothetical that if Lenny had appeared first in either of our places when we were big, like, I wouldn't have gotten to know Lenny if he had arrived when we had like 100,000 people watching or something. I don't know. It's odd. I think being a mid-sized streamer is probably more probably better for people like me, I guess. So you miss less messages. Yeah, slow chat is probably better. Yeah, but then I don't know. I mean, the big streamers make it work somehow. Like, and we're not talking like gigantic big, like Shroud and Ninja. Shroud and Ninja and those guys, they probably never ever watch their chats at all. I'm thinking more like, I don't know if you're familiar with this streamer, but there's a guy named Preach who streams World of Warcraft stuff. And he has a good accord, a good rapport with his viewer base, I think. Even if he like has like 6,000 subs or something. Sub badges. Or donation messages. Yeah, I mean, there's something. It's just, I guess all I'm saying is that I feel awkward about the pay to speak to me versus the pay if you enjoyed speaking to me. Or don't pay at all, I don't care. Like, I don't know. I guess it's kind of a moot point anyway, because we're not at least we are not on our way to become a giant streamer like that anyway. Finally, a good old. Showing up into a huge stream expecting someone to speak to you is entitled too. I mean, I don't disagree with that. Like, I'm not saying that to speak to me you have to pay, but in a big stream situation, the dynamic shifts. So it's not so much the entitlement discussion, but more the fact that if I'm to notice you have to pay. I think therein lies the difference. I know nobody ever gets a chance to come in and just be, hey, how you do? It's a little interesting to think about that from a practical standpoint. I mean, I think about these things, like not because I expect to be a big streamer like that. With the way we stream, we probably won't. But just, I guess I worry about it. I think that is my point, though. Someone can't show up in the stream and expect to be read because everyone would want that. No, I get it. I'm not saying that people should expect it. That's not what I'm saying. I'm just saying for me as a streamer, like, I would never be. I'm not a person that you have to pay to get to know. But when you reach that point, the dynamic shifts, so that you kind of have to, even though I don't necessarily want that to be the case. How did that land? Fucking hell. That's a good horse. With the message had some randomized system where random messages get highlighted. I don't know. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't sound terrible, but like Tube says that it could potentially be a disaster too. I don't know. I guess that when you're in, like, what. You could apply this to any social situation, but if you're at a small party with a small group of people, it's much easier to get to know someone. But whereas if you go to a concert with U2, then obviously you're not getting to know half of the people there. You might get to know one person. You could you let people use channel points to do TTS. No, I've seen what happens to people when they let people use text-to-speech and doesn't moderate it properly. And if you want to get banned, then that's how you get banned. Just look at Ice Poseidon. He used to have donation. Ice Poseidon got famous because he had any donation above a certain threshold be text-to-speech read, and he didn't moderate it at all, and he funneled all that noise into one of his earbuds. And he got famous for it because it got just taken over by 4chan trolls, just doing everything in their power to scream expletives and other kinds of horrible shit using that text-to-speech thing. Sure, Ice Poseidon may have been a dickhead, but he didn't start out as a dickhead. He just got ruined by his viewer base. never get this stone properly. That's a very good pig. Being a prick is how he got his money. Sure. Like, not my place to talk about other streamers, of course. I guess. I mean, at any rate, we would have to get to that place to be able to consider how to best handle situations like that anyway. So. And in all likelihood, we're not getting there anytime soon. So. It's a bit of a non-issue. It's just I find it interesting to hear people's thoughts on the matter. You just bully me instead of the streamer. You just have to get the world record. I mean, it's interesting because if I keep grinding this out, like I probably won't get the world record, but it'll probably be big enough to catch some form of flow. But I also don't want to be just a speedrunner. Like I enjoy. Okay, that's a weird one. I enjoy doing random streams as well. Like I have been considering maybe just dropping Dark Souls 2 because people don't seem to be interested. But when we do horror streams and when we did Soma and games like that, it's been really, really fun. And I'm looking forward to doing Darkwood. I want to see the end of Dark Souls now. Horror games are a lot of fun to watch. Some people do. Your Dark Souls 2 stream seems to be going fine. Oops, forgot to skip. I'll catch up with chat shortly. Oh, I almost missed that one. Holy shit. Blank. Right. So yeah, about the Dark Souls 2 thing, I noticed that people think it might be just a reflection that it seems that I'm doubting it more. I'll be very, very honest now. It's probably true. And it's not because I think Dark Souls 2 is a fun game. I still stand by my belief, but I feel like the reason why I'm doubting it it's a bit is because I feel like I might be trying to force my opinion a bit too much on people with it, which is true, but also I'm worried people get fed up with interest burning point of interest. That people might be getting annoyed by it, and also the build that I've been going with, which is currently a non-build because I'm trying my best to not use the craftsman's hammer in that game. It's the same build I always end up going, and I was kind of hoping that I would see that people have more of an opinion on ones they wanted to see. So it would be a little bit more challenging, a little bit different for me as well. So So it's probably just me, but it's also the fact that I really want to play Darkwood. But I do want to finish Dark Souls 2 because every time I play that game, I do all the side stuff, all the DLC, I do everything, and then I stop just short of the last boss because I've exhausted myself playing it. Even though I know what the boss is, I've seen the ending and everything, but still. So I most likely will finish Dark Souls 2, but and they do seem to be doing well. It's just that the Sekiro streams do really well. Like, people seem to really enjoy watching a speedrun, and I can get that. So I don't really like watching games where the streamers moan or nag the game the whole time. I fully agree. Like, I can watch videos like that, but streams, no. Like, when I watch it on streams, every single time that happens, I'll be like, why are you playing this then? You can just switch again. And that's fine. With the horror games, I also agree with all the things that you guys have said. I think horror is fun because I feel like when we're streaming horror games, we're kind of sharing their reaction to everything. It also helps me to push me to do things that I would normally not do in horror games. Oh, that was the wrong button. It's fine. Salvaged it. It's annoying in streams because the people watching are the people that like the game. Yeah, that's also a part of it. Like, that dynamic. Like, I don't think I would ever play a game that I so obviously, like, it takes a lot for me to just hate. It takes a lot for me to just straight up hate a game. Like, there are many games where I can be have some strong feelings about it and just you know, not hate, but not, what's the word I'm looking for? Where there are feelings where I dislike certain aspects of games, and I enjoy playing those because I like to see those things that I dislike, to put the things that I like into context. There's also games that you just straight up hate streaming but love otherwise. Yeah, World of Warcraft is a perfect example of that. And also, yeah, I agree with that. Very long form RPGs like Final Fantasy stuff. Like, I can be convinced to do it, but the problem with those games is that they are often, there might be long stretches of just straight grinding. And I enjoy grinding. I am one of the few people that think grinding it can be alright. But if the stream chat is not present when that's going on, no one is tuning in to a stream where a guy is just grinding and there is no activity in the chat. Yeah, I think you would enjoy Persona, but I agree. I don't think it's a very good stream game unless you have a lot of people that really want to just hang out and talk to you all throughout the entire experience. Horror games are good though, and the horror game that I have lined up, Darkwood, I think it's going to be really, really, really fun. I think you will have fun, and I think I will have fun. Overall, I think it's going to be a good experience. It's a little less story heavy, but it's a lot more East Block, if you know what I mean. I look forward to it. Going straight through games like Witcher 3's story without side content really annoys me. See, I could be one of those people. Damn it. That's fine. Damn it, I fucked up again! Okay. Come on, knock him off. 2 golds indeed. I think if I do well, monkeys will be gold too. It's very obvious that I've improved on these earlier parts compared to when I set this PB. Like, a lot. Because I consistently get like 2-minute time saves and stuff every time we do this. Streaming all of a sudden the game should be completable like that. Yeah. I can do long games for streams. I'm happy to do it. It's just it requires a steady hand. And you need to be prepared to stop, I think. A lot of people undervalue how important it can be to just stop when it's not fun anymore. And that's a gold. But okay. Thank you for managing my my neuroses with Dark Souls 2. I will be continuing Dark Souls 2. By the way.
Sí.
Got negged a lot last year for dropping games, but once I made up my mind, it was done. See, I hope I'm not one of those people who negged you too much. Like I enjoy a little friendly negging, but it depends. It depends. Like I fully understand why you dropped some of the games you dropped. Final Fantasy IX was the one I seem to remember you getting a lot of negs for. But I think with Final Fantasy IX, I messed with you a bit because I thought you had gotten far already. Like you were pretty far. But also I just wanted to watch you play it, so. But it was all meant in good faith, of course. So I'm sorry if it was too much. I get that he doesn't want to do DLC though. Like right off the cuff. Because if he didn't own it when he started it, then if he had just bought the complete edition immediately. Corpse Party, Binding of Isaac, Bioshock. I mean, Binding of Isaac is an obvious one. Like that game potentially doesn't have an ending. I don't know anything about Corpse Party, but trying to be as respectful as I can be. But I think Corpse Party is a type of game that certain types of people really enjoy, but certain types of people really enjoy that I don't really care all that much about. So I don't really care. But Bioshock, I'm curious why you didn't finish though. Which Bioshock was it? Infinite or the first one? I think Corpse Party is like a semi-dating sim visual novel thing, but I might be completely off the mark on that one. Yes, I'm completely wrong. Okay, listen to Gesh. Don't listen to me. Gesh knows what I'm really wrong about. To be fair, what's the point of forcing someone to play a game that they don't like? It's not going to be enjoyable to watch like that. See, I think that's where you're wrong, Elsis, because to a lot of people, I think they do enjoy it. It makes for a lot of funny moments. Like it or not, when someone is playing a terrible game and obviously getting frustrated with it, it can be really funny. But there's a limit. Like it depends on what kind of frustration we're talking about here, etc. To the pixel horror in the game. The art is animated and cutscene. Yeah, see. I need to heal now. I watched Preach play Bioshock and it looked pretty cool. Bioshock is there's gonna be more games like that on this channel over time, but Bioshock falls in with a type of game which I consider to be my very, very, very favorite style of game. I'm going to go against the grain though and say that Bioshock Infinite does not fall within that, but that's personal. But that's just the thing. It doesn't matter. It's just what I think about it. There we go. Dropped it primarily because Cara disappeared and I was playing it for her. What? So corpse party now, right? We're on corpse party on that end. Okay, that's pretty bad. No, why did I do that? Left me serious and it annoyed me. Yeah, I can see that. I can see that. No, I feel it. I come on, get up here. I normally would only go for games that I want to play myself. I'll allow my decisions to get steered by what types of games people want to play, and I will accept requests and do requests for shorter games that shorter specific games. So Soma was a game that was completely uninteresting to me, primarily because Amnesiac has a style of game design that I feel has ruined a genre for me, in the sense that they've made survival horror into mostly mostly just straight horror and not just with the survival elements. You don't have any active ingredients to it. Oh, did I fuck it up? No, didn't. That's fine. Okay, I knew that was coming. We lost a little bit of time there, but whatever your reason, just drop the game if you don't want to do it. I mean, I see that. I see that. Yeah, like I say, I will take requests into consideration, but I'm very aware of what my tastes are. As I'm sure you all know, like, both Sterling and Gesh have both said that when it comes to certain games that they like to listen to what I have to say about a thing, because my tastes are developed to the point of knowing exactly what I enjoy. But if someone were to like suggest that I play Steins Gate, I'll tell them right off the bat that that's not going to happen, because you're better at distinguishing between suggestions and requests. I mean, sure. But there have been requests that we have just straight up denied. We've had people want us to play certain like, oh, almost forgot the ox sugar. Did Soma surprise you then? Or was it kind of what you expected? It did surprise me. I expected it to be a lot more like Amnesia, in the sense that it would be a lot more jump scary and shitty like that. And I've said this before, and oh, I fucked up my menu. I've said this before, but I'm gonna actually... No, I'm not. Just assume that it goes well. But Soma did surprise me. I certainly didn't ask you to play Steins Gate. I'm aware. That was not... Steins Gate was just the first thing that came to mind because I remember you played Steins Gate. It was nothing against you at all, Darren. So apologies if it sounded like that. But I was prepared to not enjoy my time with Soma. But contrary to at least in our circles, popular belief, even though Lars is the big story hound when it in Lowbrow gaming, I actually do enjoy a good story. Like, I really enjoy a good story. Give me a second. I'm gonna focus up here for this one. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. That should be enough. Yes! We gotta run, boys and girls. But yeah. The only reason why I accepted Soma... the only reason why I accepted Soma was because I also know that frictional games make short games. So, because people asked for it, I'm happy to endure a short time of terror if it pleases you guys who've been with us for so long and actually really done a lot to assist us and make this channel be a thing that we want to continue working on. But if it was a longer game, I might not have been interested in doing that. I'm glad I played it though, because stories like the one in Soma really hit my buttons. Layers of Fear next. See, no. Like, I'm not gonna play. I'm not. Here's the thing. I accepted Soma because Frictional are good writers. Layers of Fear is just YouTuber bait. And whether or not it's scary is kind of besides the point anyway. Okay, let me focus up here for a bit, guys. We're gonna see if we can get the quick kill on the second phase too. Oh! Look at this fucking monkey, man. How do you like that one, huh? That's the fastest monkey we've ever had. Gold split for monkey. That's very good. Creepy is good. Yeah. So yeah, but my long-winded explanation, set that aside, but I won't be playing Layers of Fear because I have literally no interest in it. Like, if I wanted to piss my pants and be jumped 7 times in a row, I don't know. I guess I'd go to war or something. Man, guys, if you're feeling bad, you can always just cancel, you know? Like you're allowed to be sick, even if it's caused by yourself. Layers of Fear doesn't really have any jump scares. It depends on the viewer, but from what I remember when Layers of Fear was a new thing, it was, guess it wasn't a lot of jump scares, but still a lot of shit. Like, oh, cool, thanks. But whether or not it's jump scare, I'm still not very interested in it. But I think you'll enjoy the next one. The next horror shindig here. Okay, let's do this.
Silencio. Llevábamos tiempo sin hacer esto. ¡Con todo!
Oh!
Cumplir su voluntad, sin embargo, no cierta insubordinación.
Got it. Alright, I can't heal.
Espera, por favor. Idiota.
Okay. That should be a gold for Big Dad. El padre es del toro. Okay, then I must have missed out on what Layers of Fear was. That still doesn't like I'm not being petulant and difficult to be difficult, but it still does not change the fact that I'm not really interested. So that particular one is probably I'm gonna give it a miss. Maybe you can ask Emma. We're gonna do our upgrades here. No, I get that you're not trying to convince me. I'm just saying. I feel bad for sounding like a petulant child. Me gusta. Gotta broaden your mind. Oh my. Is that a tiny flex? I see, Gesh? Huh? Yes, this is the mortal blade. And then burn the incense. No, that was too soon. Lobo. Kind of bored with games. I get that a bit every once in a while too. Alright, it's time for Real Monk. Everybody clasps your hands together. Together. This summer sale has actually been one of the first summer sales in a while where I've bought quite a few games. Almost missed her. Oh, shit. Right. That's a good gold split for Real Monk. I love it. Real Monkey. Speaking of multiplayer games, we still have to play Titanfall 2 someday, Gesh. And I'm not necessarily thinking stream either, just play in general. Yeah, and we're also doing Zomboid, but I think, yeah, GTFO, but we also need to continue Zomboid. But that's a stream thing. Ha! Psych, fish, garbage face. Oh no, he got me. No! Fucking fish. quit your job so you can play video games with guests. Sure, just find me about 7,000 subscribers and I'll do it. And also convince Lars that I get all the money from those subscribers. When is your next open spot then, guys? For multiplayer shindigs. Don't sun me. This upcoming weekend? Oops. Tube, we're not gonna die. Calm down. I'm doing well. Because you're here now, so I don't... So Thursday suits you better. No, Thursdays are bad, so... Weekend sounds good. We can pencil it in for a weekend. I think Lars might be back next weekend too, so maybe he wants to join as well. Wait, whatever Thursday is. Tell you what, it's probably not going to be long before I actually do quit doing the things that I do on Thursday, because summer is hitting our rating schedule hard, so... It's not with Christine, though. But, we'll see. Doing streaming and keeping up with the ratings thing is, does take up a lot of time, so... Oh no, I didn't make it. Can I go to dinner? Might be back in a bit unless I decide to nap. That's fine, Christine. Have a tasty dinner. I hope it fills you up inside or something. Just start streaming your raids 2 in 1. Definitely not. I'd imagine if I started doing that, and a lot of people would just not follow the channel. Get the fuck out. Get GTFO. I'd like to try on the stream if you're getting Titanfall and quite content to play off stream since FPS stresses me out live. GTFO definitely on stream, buddy. I'm down for that. I'm down for that. I think we might need a 4th though, but I'm not 100% sure on that. I don't think you can actually play 3 men on that, but we can just force Elsis to join us or something in that case. Thank you for that key. Don't worry about it, buddy. Don't worry about it. Elsis, if you're still here, would you want to play GTFO with us? And then the stabby. Google says it's fine, but a little bit tougher. Well, I think it's a repeatable type of game, so we could probably do more than one try. By the way, this run is sub 1 hour potential again. We are currently running at looking at maybe a 50, 56 or 57, if I do this correctly. It's way more advanced than it's way more advanced than Left 4 Dead. Look how well you're playing that, not monkey at all. We'll see. We'll see. At least my pulse isn't beating a hole in my chest this time like it did last time. Because that was a big problem. I could barely breathe properly when we did this on Monday, was it? You looked well stressed. Well, I was. It was terrible. I'm pretty sure this game is going to be the death of me at some point, but we'll see.
Yo devolveré la gloria. No permitiré que me quede aplastado.
Oh, shit.
Si eso es tu fuerza. Venid, Sekiro.
Here's the sub 1 hour. There it is. Oh, sub 55 too, maybe. Woo! God damn it. Oh, the pulse, the pulse, the pulse.
¡Vamos! Bien hecho.
I don't think this is the run with the boost story, no.
Adiós.
Come on, die already, die. Come on, give me sub 55. Give me sub 55.
Holy shit.
No.
Holy shit.
Come on, get the sub 55. Nice. Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Ooh. Ah, holy shit.
That's awesome.
That's so good. 54-46.
Woo! How are you feeling? How hard is your...
It's actually not that hard.
No? You're more like surprised?
Yes,
Like,
kinda.
what?
I didn't think it would go that well. And we got, even though the worst part is that would have been even better, but because I had a lot of weird deaths. But that's pretty good. That's a new PB.
Yeah.
Holy shit.
You're gonna have to submit that.
Yeah, this gets submitted.
Woohoo!